Yes, sir, in the green and then over here.
What about the saying, you must forgive, but don't forget? 'Cause
That's a lie straight out of hell.
That's another retarded thought.
Yes.
Because
That's a retarded thought.
my retardation was thinking, yeah, you must forgive so God can forgive you, but don't forget so it doesn't happen to you again.
Well, then you haven't forgiven. Do you think God remember anything you ever done?
Yes, until you're forgiven.
No. Even when you are not forgiven, he's not remembering anything you've ever done. He wants you to forgive so you can enter into the kingdom, because anyone that does have not forgiven, they have the nature, the heart of evil. And you cannot enter into the light with the nature of the devil, the heart of the devil. But he's not holding anything against you because he knows you've never done anything wrong. Can you imagine we have never done anything wrong in our whole life and yet we feel so guilty? It's this thing that's controlling us that we identify with, which is the nature of the devil. It's not us. And God knows that. That's why he doesn't judge us. He knows what controls us. Forgive them, Father, they know not what they do. Oh, that reminds me of a quick story, then I come to you. I was talking to a guy at the gym, and I was talking to this guy. He just started talking to me, and he said that he and his wife was walking their dog. They have one of those expensive dogs. Ain't no way I pay that much money for a dog. But somebody called the dog bulldog, and it makes it sound so important. And then how much? $1,000. And because now you got a bulldog worth $1,000, you walk up and down the road thinking you something. It's just a dog. But anyway. And so he said that 3 black guys drove up to their home. They were standing out on the sidewalk that they had been walking the dog. And 3 black guys drove up, and he was talking to one of the neighbors right down the street from the wife. She was talking to a neighbor up the street. And 3 black guys drove up and punched his wife in the face and knocked her flat on the ground and knocked her unconscious. And when she was unconscious, they took the dog. And so the neighbor started screaming. He heard it. He ran over there to try to protect his wife. And one of the black guys put a gun in his face and was about to shoot him. And the other guy said, "No, don't kill him." And they jumped in the car and took off. And then he said that, that was in the news. I saw that story, I had seen it in the local news. Did anybody else see it? Yeah, it was in this area too. And he said that it was really, really painful for him when that happened. It was so painful, it was like a death to him. And he said that he let it die. He couldn't do anything about it, so he let that death happen. He didn't do anything. Now, I don't know if this guy ever hurt me or anything, because I didn't ask him or anything, but he said that he let that die from him. And when it died, he forgave those people that did that. And now he feels nothing about it. It's like it never happened. But his wife has not forgiven, and she's going through hell. She said that if she saw him, she would blow their heads off or something like that. And she can't sleep at night. She cries over the dog. And you try to tell her to forgive, don't hold on to this, and she won't forgive. And the point is, when you truly forgive, you do forget. Oh yeah, you said that. You do forget. If you haven't forgotten, and I heard the world say, "I'm going to forgive, but I ain't going to forget," then you have not forgiven. When you truly forgive, you do forget. You really do.